good evening. Welcome to 6th, 7th and 8th channel of BYJU'S. I'm your teacher Ankita and I welcome you all in today's very special class where we will be discussing about such an interesting, super important chapter, that is the conservation of plants and the animals. That too in a one shot, and of course we have the quiz. So I hope that all of you are ready. Good evening everyone. First of all, there are a few things that I need to say before you bombarded me with the questions. थोड़ा सा रहम करना, थोड़ी देर रुक जाना, right? Everyone, Aishwarya ma'am is not here because her health is not good, right? Yes, ma'am had a very bad throat infection, so ma'am could not take the class. That is the reason I am here, right? So everyone, let's pray for Aishwarya ma'am and hit the like button for the video. Yes? So, I'm here and we will be taking this class together. So please make sure everyone, you hit the like button for the video. Please make sure, and I'm really sorry for the delay. I had one more class on the NEET channel and I just finished my class 5 minutes back and we just ran over here. Right? So those of you who are asking again, Aishwarya ma'am is not well. That is the reason I am here, and yes. Here everyone, we will be discussing about this chapter which is really close to my heart. I clearly remember when this chapter, we were having a discussion around it, we have this chapter, and Aishwarya ma'am was telling me, okay, arey ma'am, Ankita, you only take this chapter because you love this chapter. I said, no, I'll not be able to take, I have another class. But look at the destiny everyone. I'm standing here in the class and we are here together. Yes, unfortunately Aishwarya ma'am is sick. And yeah, I got this class. So they say that what is your will come to you, something like that. Yeah, not that great, but yeah, I am here. Yes. Okay. That's said done everyone. Really sorry for the delay. We moved the class from 8 to 8:30 and it got a little bit further delayed. But we will try our best to finish this class. I need your support. Jaldi se bata do, all of you are there with me. Thank you so much. When you say this, ma'am, no problem, we love you. I just feel so good. You have my heart, bachas. You have my heart. Lots of love to each one of you. So everyone, please make sure you make hearts in this chat box. मैं smiley बोलती हूँ हमेशा, but today आज special दिन है तो we'll have the hearts. चलिए, बच्चों, this is very important chapter and I can see so many of you here. So welcome to the class once again. To each one of you who are coming on the channel 6th, 7th and 8th. This is your teacher Ankita, and in today's class we will be discussing about the chapter which is conservation of plants and animal. Whole chapter revision, and then after that we have the Menti quiz. Menti quiz पहले कोई नहीं पूछेगा, ठीक है? थोड़ा सा टाइम दोगे, आप थोड़ी सी पढ़ाई करेंगे तभी तो हम क्वेश्चन आंसर कर पाएंगे, right? If we are not ready with the concept, हम कैसे आंसर करेंगे? I know that you all are really very smart and I'm sure all of you have read the chapter, but still we will learn it together and I need your support. If you are faster, right, if you learn along with me fast, we'll be able to move ahead. Done? Deal है बच्चों? Deal done करेंगे? Deal done first concept और फिर हम पढ़ाई करेंगे. You can set a target for me. मैम आपको 30 मिनट में चैप्टर कंप्लीट करना है. ठीक है? You can set a target for me and I'll try to achieve that target. फिर पर उसके बीच में कोई मेंटी नहीं बोलेगा. Done? चलिए. I can see lots of thumbs up. Let's get started everyone. So here we have this. Ta-da! Right, this PPT was made for Aishwarya ma'am. So here we have her signature mark, right? So I hope that all of you have your notebook, right? I hope that all of you have your water bottle with you. Please make sure you have all of these things because you can note down all the important points that we'll be discussing in today's class. चलिए, 30 minutes is the target. बहुत ही ज़्यादा बड़ा target दिया है बच्चों ने. बच्चे बोले मैम आप लेट आए ना, हम की बैंड हो जाएंगे. ठीक है, चलो ठीक है. I will take that challenge. 15 मिनट टारगेट मत दो प्लीज, बस do some रहम मेरे ऊपर. Okay, 30 minutes I'll try my best. Give me some time. थोड़ा सा टाइम और भी दे सकते हो, right? चलिए, so let's get started everyone. Awesome. Now we are starting this chapter. Probably I'll not be able to take your doubts now. I'll take it later, but I need your support. चलिए. So very recently, बच्चों, we recorded the hottest day after 9 years, right? In the 9 years, we recorded the hottest July day. Now this is the beginning of the chapter. I'm just building some bhumika over here. थोड़ा सा ऐसे ना background story, ऐसे hero heroine की entry से पहले We have some background story. No, ये हमारी story चल रही है कि इस साल जुलाई में 9 साल के बाद सबसे ज्यादा गर्म दिन हुआ है. ठीक है. अब ये reason क्या है? This is a main important reason for the global warming, right? The average global warming, or see, the average global temperature for the July 2023 is confirmed to be the highest record for any month. So just imagine everyone, right? Just imagine that we usually say that we have the hottest year, etc. But recently the month which is July, which is just passed by, it has the, in terms of the temperature, it has the highest. So now we can clearly see that we are kind of moving into a zone where we don't want to be. We all say कि भाई हमें winters पसंद है. I hardly see or I hardly meet someone who will say कि you know I love summers, or especially India का summer, right? जहाँ पे we have 50 degrees, जहाँ पे we can't even go out. So all of this is actually leading to something very, very serious, right? Something really very serious. And as all of you are mentioning over here, is a very, very important term which is already is there in the chat, which is a global warming. Global warming means an increase in the temperature of our planet Earth, and due to which we see various consequences happening. One of the main reason for that is the deforestation which you all are stating. So let's understand everyone how this is all connected and how as a children of our Mother Earth, how we have to conserve it, how we have to protect it. When we talk about our environment, everyone, right, आजू बाजू देखेंगे तो we have what? We have different components, right? We have water, we have sky, we have soil. So what we call them as? We call them as hydrosphere, right? Hydrosphere. We have lithosphere, right? And we have atmosphere. I'm sure all of you know this, right? Atmosphere. We have, right, environment. Different types of gases. Hydrosphere, the water. And of course the land, lithosphere, right? So, this makes the biosphere. What we have in biosphere, all these three components, right? Jal, Agni, Prithvi, right? We have all of these three important components, and all of these three components have something really, really very special, the life, if we say, right? The biospheres that we have, right, take part. It has basically, it plays a very important role in having the life in it. See, you and me are there in this, right? I'm standing on some surface, right? I'm breathing atmospheres, Mr. Gas. And of course, I drink water. So when we talk about all of these, right, they actually help us in the sustaining of the life. So, we'll be discussing about something really very interesting today. Acha, mujhe batao, in bio, the bio word, right, means what? Jaldi everyone. The bio word that we have, right, means what? Very good, very good. What is the word bio means over here? Bio means life, right? Bio means, 8 minutes finished. Thank you for giving me the target. What is the meaning of life? Bio means life, yeah? So let's understand when we have different diversity, what we call, it's the biodiversity, right? When we have the varieties of organism living in a place, right? When they are there on a planet Earth, and when they have an interconnection, when they have the interrelation, right, relationship with the environment, we call that as a biodiversity. In simple term, everyone, what is biodiversity? The different forms of life. Bio means life and diversity means variety. Different types of life, variety. Clear? Rani, lithosphere is bache land. Clear? Chaliye. Everyone, are we clear? Are we clear with this? Now in biodiversity, what we have? We have flora, important term. What is flora, everyone? Phool patti. याद रखेंगे हम, याद रखो मेरे पीछे पीछे बोलते जाओ. What is flora? Phool patti. Basically the plants. The plants which are found in a particular area, we call them as the flora. And what is fauna? Fauna is the animals. Flora, floral print is in the market. That's what we say, right? I'm sure on the right, or I'm sure on the Instagram you would have seen. Flora is the plant. We will use a term for the plants, and fauna for the animals that we have in that particular area. Clear? Janwar or phool patti. Phool paudhe or ped paudhe or these animals, right? So we have these two important terms. Now they are where? They are present in the biosphere. A biosphere is a very big thing, right? Biospheres mein we have the atmosphere also, we have the lithosphere, we have the hydrosphere. But where they interact, is a place, we call it as an ecosystem. And in an ecosystem, we have living components, which are the biotic factor, and the non-living components, which are the abiotic factor. What is a biotic factor, everyone? Like men, right? Like humans, we can write humans. Humans, plants, microbes, all of these are what? Biotic components. Basically, they are living components, right? And what is abiotic components? Abiotic components are non-living components like soil, like air, like mountain, etc. Okay? Are we clear with this, everyone? What is biosphere? What we have in the biosphere? Biosphere includes, or biosphere have everything that we have on the planet Earth. That is air, water and land. All of these three, atmosphere, lithosphere and hydrosphere, will make biosphere. On a very large scale, we call it as a biosphere. Right? In the biosphere, of course, we have different components. We have plants, we have animals. We can bifurcate them more further into living components and non-living components. Living components कौन से हो गए? You and me are living or not? जल्दी से बताओ. बच्चों, do you think we are? Yes, Shubhangi, I do remember you. बच्चे, Manav will discuss about the red data book. जल्दी बताओ, you and me are living or not? पक्का? We are living, right? So we have the biotic components. What about this water bottle? This is non-living, right? इसकी height नहीं बढ़ सकती, ये खाना नहीं मांगेगी मुझसे. But these are the non-living. Now, when the biotic and the abiotic components interact, where they're interacting? They're interacting in the ecosystem. What is ecosystem? Take a screenshot of this. An ecosystem is a structural and the functional unit of the nature comprising of the interaction between the biotic and the abiotic components. This is a place where we'll see the biotic and the abiotic components interacting. Clear, everyone? Yes. Yes, Shubhangi. Yes, Mohini, Soham, Hansaja, Sandhya. Sandhya, मेरी बात सुनो, प्रियंका की नहीं. Unknown, Tripti, Shrija, yes, Rani. But थोड़ा सा time चाहिए, we'll be able to finish our class by 10, right? Hopefully. Yes, ma'am, water is abiotic, बच्चे, water is abiotic. वो living नहीं है ना? चलिए. बढ़िया. Biodiversity means different types of life form. बच्चे बहुत स्मार्ट है, बोल रहे हैं हम सब क्लियर. अब आगे बढ़ो, मेंटी करो. रुक जाओ, थोड़ा सा रुक जाओ. Let's move ahead, everyone, and let's talk about something that is really very essential. Now, we have different types of ecosystem around us, right? Right? We have different types of ecosystem. We have forest, ocean, garden, zoos, deserts. Now, this is not a desert, farmland, and the aquarium. All of these ecosystems, right, we can actually differentiate between them, between the natural and the artificial ecosystem. Yes, Tripti, I'll take your doubt. बताती हूँ बच्चे, I'll tell you. Right? So everyone over here, we can clearly see there's a clear-cut difference between the natural and the artificial ecosystem. What does natural mean? जल्दी से बताओ. See everyone, what is a natural meaning? What is the meaning of natural? Naturally grown food. Naturally grown cotton. Right? Basically nature made, right? We can say nature ने बनाया. There's no interference of the humans there. It can actually maintain itself by themselves. We don't have to intervene in between. Whereas we have one more word which is the artificial. Now what is the meaning of artificial? Of course it's man-made, right? We have to intervene in between them and for the maintenance. So the ecosystem that we have can be broadly divided into the natural ecosystem and the artificial ecosystem. Artificial ecosystem, we are the one who are doing, like aquarium. Right? We have zoos, we have gardens. All of these are the artificial ecosystem. Then we have the natural ecosystem like forest, deserts. All of these are the natural ecosystem. Clear? Now there's a doubt, ma'am, what is the difference between the ecosystem and the biosphere? So I wanted to go back at the definition of biosphere. Everyone take a screenshot of this. Read the definition over here. Biosphere is a part of the earth in which living organism exists or which supports life. So in biosphere, we have three main components, which is the atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere. In the ecosystem, we are just talking about a place. For example, this room could be my ecosystem. Right? Clear? Right, everyone? Are we clear? of you? Yes. Chaliye, bachcho, we have lot to learn. So I hope that all of you are ready. Chaliye. Now that we are clear with this, let's talk about, we are done with the natural ecosystem, right? And now we'll be discussing about the forest per se. Because chapter ka naam hi hai conservation of plants and animal. Now, let me start with the importance of forest. We all know that forests are important. Clear? We will answer this question, what the difference between the biodiversity and the wildlife sanctuary and the national parks. We'll do that. Just give me some time. Yes? Yes. So let's talk about the importance. Jaldi batao bachcho, what do you think is the importance of the forest? Two forest causes. Haan bache, dream girl, Siani. We'll discuss about the cause for it. Jaldi say. Right? Why? You tell me two reasons why the forests are important. They provide us timber, they provide us oxygen. They give us wood, very good. They help us in the ecological balance. They are the home for the animals. They help in the rainfall. Very good, everyone. So we know that forests are really very essential. They actually takes up the carbon dioxide and gives us the oxygen, right? Which are the very essential thing for the living organism, and they play a very important role in the water cycle and are the home of the various animals. So here we know what is the importance of the forest. Now that we are clear with the importance of the forest, let's understand about what will happen if there is no forest. Deforestation. अगर मैं बोल रही हूँ कि मेरे पास में एक हरा भरा जंगल है, right? Now I'll show my art. Though it's not that great, but yeah, for all of us, right? See everyone, these are the trees that I used to draw when I was a kid. Still I'm drawing, so yeah, please don't comment on that. For us to understand better. So we have these forests right with us, and they provide us the oxygen. They are the home for so many animals, and of course they maintain the water cycle. What will happen if one day I'll decide that I don't want trees? Yeah, I just want one tree. I need or probably the two trees, right? And I want to use this particular land which I have now for various development. You know what? What all can I do? I can actually have more of the agriculture plantation. I can have more of agriculture growth. I can make buildings. I can make factories, right? Clear? This all, when I'm clearing the land of the forest, when I'm cutting down the trees, when I'm cutting down the forest, we call it as the deforestation, right? We call it as a deforestation. And the deforestation leads to various consequences, right? We clearly know that every action has a reaction. We know that whatever action we do, we have to face some consequences of it. So here everyone will be discussing about the causes of the deforestation first and then the consequences. We know that what are the causes for it? Increase in the agriculture area. Population is growing and we need more land for the agriculture. See, you and I eat what? Either wheat, either something, right? But we need food. And for that, agriculture production needs to improve. They need more land, and hence they're cutting down the forest. Next, of course, is the industrialization. Making of the industries. People don't have jobs. Of course, they'll get the job when they have more industries. That's second. Then we have third, urbanization. People are moving to the cities, and when they're moving to cities, they need home. Hence, more construction is happening. Then, of course, we have illegal logging. People are cutting down the timber. Basically, they're cutting down the wood which is there and using it illegally. Then, we have mining process which clears out so huge areas of the forest. We know that mining gives us important minerals, elements altogether. But when we over-exaggerate this, right, when we kind of exploit the earth, it leads to the deforestation. And the last one, which is very common nowadays, is the forest fire. Everyone raise your hand. How many of you have heard about the forest fire? Jaldi say. Jaldi. See kids, I really love you. I can see the Josh is really very high in the class. I am super proud of you. Super proud. Right? How many of you have heard about the forest fire? And how many of you remember the Amazon forest fire? Raise your hand. right? Recently also we have forest fire around the world in different parts of Australia, right? In USA also we heard that, right? What is forest fire? The temperature is increasing. The forest is really very dry, and suddenly if the temperature increases, it catches fire, and of course we lost so many plants and so many animals loses their home. So the causes of the deforestation are over here. Done hai? All of you? Done? Then the consequences of it, right? The consequences of it. Let's talk about. Okay, I am just showing the first one. All of you now, you tell me. What are the consequences? What are the result of the deforestation? Yes, I will take your doubt after this topic. Okay, I'll take your doubt after this topic, but everyone, help me. What are the consequences? Just imagine, क्या होगा? क्या होगा अगर deforestation हो गया? तो क्या होगा उससे? क्या नुकसान होगा? I can see. Soil erosion. The top layer of the soil will be lost. Trees नहीं है अब, right? हमें पता है soil erosion is very, very crucial. We know that the top layer of the soil is very important. Yes or no? If we have the trees, they'll be able to hold the top layer of the soil. But if the trees are not there, what will happen? The top layer of the soil will flow along with the wind and saying, bye bye, मैं जा रही हूँ. And we know that soil take millions of years to come back, right? It's a very long process. So, soil erosion is one of the consequences of it. Then of course what we have? I can see decrease in the rainfall, one. Very good. As the trees will not be there, water cycle will be disturbed, and hence we'll have less rainfall or no rainfall. Very good, Sonia. Then next is desertification, habitat destruction. Absolutely correct. We have drought. Someone said drought also. What is drought? सूखा पड़ जाना. Right? सूखा पड़ जाना. When there is no rainfall, everyone, what will happen? I'm sure you would have seen places where we have those big cracks. Movies में दिखाते हैं ना एकदम डरावनी movies में, and if to show a place which is very barren, you will see the lot of cracks on the ground. I'm sure you would have seen in movies or in documentaries, right? The crack just shows that there is no water left. There's very less water in the underground water also. So, what we have? Drought, सूखा पड़ रहा है. Next, of course, what are the other consequences, everyone? Desertification. अच्छा खासा area था, right? What is the meaning of desertification? There was a forest, but the plants are not there. Slowly, that particular land will convert into a desert. Right? क्या हो रहा है बच्चों? This particular land will be converting into a desert. The soil will actually turn into the sand. The yellow sand that is there, right? And that is called as a desertification. The next consequences is the global warming. We already talked about it, right? Next is global warming. I can see that all of you said that. Very good. And last is the loss of the biodiversity. In midst of all of this, what will happen? Jungle wale animal bolenge, boss. Talk about us also. If the forests are not there, we are losing our home and we will not be able to survive. All of you, are we clear? Clear, right? Are we clear with this? All of you give me a quick thumbs up if you're clear with what are the causes and what are the consequences of the deforestation. And now I'll take your doubts for 2 minutes. बच्चों एक तो चार्ट एकदम शताब्दी बन रखी है. वो मूवीज में दिखाते हैं ना जो कार्टून्स होते हैं उनकी आंखें ऐसे रोल होती हैं. समथिंग आई कैन एक्सपीरियंस राइट नाउ. इन लीगल लॉजिंग मतलब बच्चे हमें पता है कि ये जो वुड है गवर्नमेंट ने मना किया, जैसे कि सैंडलवुड वी नो दैट इट्स वेरी एक्सपेंसिव एंड द गवर्नमेंट कंट्रोल दोज फॉरेस्ट. But if I want to earn some extra money and if I'll go and I'll try to steal those wood, that is illegal logging. Clear? Clear everyone? Urbanization era is nothing but domestication हो रहा है. जो लोग आ रहे हैं basically from the villages, they are coming to the cities and the construction is happening in the cities. That is the urbanization, right? The development of the city is happening. Okay. Vegetation means खेती बाड़ी, right? In short way अगर हम बोलेंगे. चलिए. Okay, are we clear everyone? Quick thumbs up. जल्दी quick thumbs up everyone. Thumbs up. इस तरीके से फिर हमारा 30 मिनट्स का टारगेट मेरा तो पूरा नहीं हो पाएगा. Okay, good. Now that we are clear with this everyone, let's talk about the loss of biodiversity. We're talking about the loss of biodiversity. What is loss of biodiversity? क्या हो रहा है loss of biodiversity में? See, we can clearly see the image, right? There's a man, and of course there's just holding a gun, and of course there's a stop sign on that. Loss of biodiversity means clearly that we are losing the life which are there, right? Clear? Yes, very good. There's no definition as such for the drought, but we clearly say that there's less water at that particular place. Okay? Yes, very good. Overgrazing, Ashwini बच्चे, overgrazing यही होगा कि अगर हम animals को, if the animals are grazing at one particular place continuously, and they will not be able to, basically the soil and the plants will not have a chance to regrow again. That leads to the destruction of that particular land, and that's why we call it as overgrazing. Chaliye. Now let's talk about the endemic species, everyone. Now we are just entering into the biodiversity, and यहाँ पे we have the red data book, which are endemic species. Can I give you an example? If I say, okay, Asiatic lion is endemic. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Asiatic lion is endemic. What is the meaning of this? Jaldi se batao. Very good, unknown. The species which are only found in that particular area, right? That the species which are found in one particular area is called as the endemic species, right? For example, we have lion, Asiatic lions, which is there in Gir. How many of you have visited to the Gir National Park? Me. Right? So in India, we have Asiatic lions, right? They are the endemic species of our country. Nowhere else in the world we can find them. Similarly, we have Royal Bengal tiger. Royal Bengal tiger is only found in our country. Nearby countries also. We have in Bangladesh also. Okay? Clear? So the meaning of the endemic species is that the species, those are very specific, right? It could be plants or it could be animal, right? Which are found exclusively in one particular area, and they cannot be found anywhere else. Okay. I saw your doubt, bache. Right? Yes, very good. Drought ka doubt I have already answered. Very good. Yes, kangaroo is also there. Okay, I can see many of you people saying we're from West Bengal. Swapnath, bache, मैंने drought explain कर दिया. You have to go back and see it. चलिए. Species, we say, for example, I am a species, you are a species. Plant is a species. So, species, something, of course, we have the living organism. When we tell them, right, they are the specific living organism that we are kind of addressing. You learn more about them. Right? Kangaroo is a species. Tiger is a species. Okay? Chaliye. In this, everyone will be learning few more words, right? We have few more species like sal tree is there endemic to our country, Barasinga, wild mango and flying squirrel. Now let's talk about the extinct species. Now extinct species are those species which are nowhere now, right? They are completely vanished from the planet Earth, right? We will not be able to find them. This is very, very important for all of us to remember. And here we have few of the extinct species ka example. How many of you have seen the movie? I can't take the movie name, but you have these animals. Right? You have these animals. Dodo. Yes, Dodo. That is also there. Right? Yes. Yes, Manohar, please ask your doubt. Absolutely, yes. Yes, Om, absolutely correct. Bilkul. Yes, we have these both animals, right? It's a very fun story. Absolutely correct. What you are writing is absolutely correct. So we have these animals over there. So these animals are currently nowhere else to found on our planet Earth, and that's why we call them as the extinct animal. Like dinosaurs. We can't see them. They're completely extinct. Okay? In such a way, we have Indian cheetah also. Recently, we have cheetahs reintroduced in our country, but they are not Indian origin. These cheetahs have come from the Africa continent, right? So they are not endemic to our country. We had Indian cheetah, but it's not, we don't have it anymore because of the extreme hunting and poaching led to the extinction of the Indian cheetahs. Okay? Chaliye. Now everyone, on a popular demand, we have read data book. Termination means khatam kar dena. Khatam ho jana. Right? We have Red Data Book. What is Red Data Book, everyone? Red Data Book is a source book which keeps the records of all the endangered animals and of the plants. Now everyone, this is a 1 mark question that is usually asked in the examination. Kya hai Red Data Book? It's a book which have the record of all the animals and of all the plants, right, which are there in that particular area. Clear? This is maintained by the IUCN, right? And this actually helps in maintaining or keeping a check of the organisms, both the plants and the animal. Clear? What is the full form of IUCN? This is the International Union for the Conservation of Nature. A very important question. If nobody will ask you, I will ask you. What is the full form of IUCN? It's the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Okay? Everyone, are we clear up to here about the Red Data Book? Badhiya. Chali. Moving ahead, everyone, let's talk about the prevention. Now we know that forests are important. We know that what we are doing is not correct. How we can prevent all of this? By reforestation, growing the trees, right? Again on a place where the first forest was. That is a reforestation. Recycling. We have different types of recycling methods, right? Reusing things again. Recycling. We usually recycle the plastic. So these are the ways. Eco-forestry, right? Something that is very eco-friendly, right? That is actually helping the forest to grow. And of course, it's kind of helping to generate the revenue also. Last but not the least is the conservation of forests that we'll be discussing in detail. Now I'm stopping. I know that 30 minutes are up, but I will be taking some questions. No, Tripti, afforestation and reforestation are a little bit different. Right? Reforestation is where initially we have the forest. After it was completely cleared, we are using it again. Afforestation is planting the trees. Right? Rani, you know that what the BYJU'S is. That's the reason you are here, bache. Yes. Camel is an endemic species. Tripti, what do you think about it, bache? In camel also we have different types of species. Right? That's a question that you can find out. It's an easy question. I gave you a various hint. We have different types of camels. We have one hump camel. We have double hump camel also. Yes? Very good, very good. New student, welcome to the class. Are biodiversity, bache, abapu. I think you have just joined the class now. Desertification. What is desertification, everyone? See, Mohini is asking, everyone can help your friend out over here. What is desertification? We have a land, right? We have a land. This particular land, initially it was a forest. Let's suppose if this was a forest, right? We had the forest. Now we have cut all the trees. Slowly, what will happen? As there is no water, this particular soil will convert into the sand and we will see the formation of the desert. That is desertification. Yes, please ask your doubts. Eco-forestry mein bache, we will see that it is eco-friendly. And of course, from there, we will be able to generate some revenue also. Yes, very good, very good. Thank you so much, Tripti, for helping your friends out. Yes, Manoj, Lata. Prevention means rokna. Poaching, we'll discuss about that, bache. Okay, very good, very good. All of you, are we clear up to here? I can see you're asking about the in situ, right, reforestation. We'll discuss about that in upcoming slides. Just give me a minute. Chaliye. Everyone, quiz will only happen once we're done with this, right? Chaliye. Let's move ahead, everyone, and let's talk about the conservation of plants and the animal. How we can conserve plants and animal? This is very, very important. How we can conserve, right? Let's talk about it. So for the conservation, we understand that it's a way for us to protect the plants and the animal. We say that we have to conserve the nature. What are we meaning? What is our intent? Is to save the environment and the animals which are there. So when we are protecting our flora and fauna and their habitat, their natural home, we call it as the, what we call it as the conservation, right? When we're protecting their natural home. We call them as the, right? In that we have two types. We have wildlife sanctuaries, national park, and of course we learn about the biosphere reserves also. Clear? So let's talk about these and let's understand more about them. Everyone, see, I can see that many of you are getting distracted. Give me 1 minute. All of you, चलो इधर मेरी बात सुनो. I can see थोड़ा सा confusion हो रहा है. Okay, everyone, just freeze here for a while. थोड़ा सा रुक जाओ. I know I need to be a little bit fast. देखो, अगर इस तरीके से if you keep on writing in the chat, everyone, you know what will happen? I'll not be able to answer your question. You will say that, ma'am, you're ignoring me, or ma'am does not know, ma'am is not answering. You will feel bad, I will feel bad. There's no point of this, right? So everyone, I would request you to stop the typing now. Please do listen to me first and then we will discuss your doubts, right? Right? That's very good. I can see the frequency of chat is getting reduced. Hearts to each one of you. Hearts, right? Please do pay attention. बच्चे बहुत easy topic है. It's like me talking to you कि चलो यार क्या हम conservation के लिए क्या क्या करना है. It's like regular conversation. But if you will not pay attention, you might get confused. Okay? So, very good. Now I can see the chatting have reduced. Lots of love. Let's move ahead. See, I'm going really very slow, right? And yeah, so, Sonic is saying, ma'am, yes, you're correct. You're ignoring me. But just look at the chat. If you can find one message and tell me. Right? Yes, chaliye. Flora and fauna, I'll take that doubt. What is the meaning of flora? Flora means plants. And what is the meaning of fauna? The animals. Flora and fauna. Clear? Flora means plants. Fauna means animals. Chaliye. Now that we are clear with this, let's talk about the method of conservation. This was on a high request, everyone. You were asking, ma'am, what is in situ? Ma'am, what is ex situ? What is the meaning of in situ? What is the meaning of in? What is the meaning of in, everyone? In means inside. So, for example, I have this lion. Doesn't look like a lion, but I'm just making it a lion. Okay, let's suppose this is a lion. Okay? And of course, the nearby forest is, the nearby places is completely destroyed, right? And does not have water anymore in this particular area. And so what as an individual, what I'm trying to do over here, I will go at that particular place where the lion is staying, I would say it's their natural home. The word for their natural home is the habitat. Right? Where they are staying. You know what I will do? Instead of pushing them out from there, you know what I will do? I will say that, lion, you be here, I will protect you. So what I will do? I will build a boundary around, right? I will provide the food. I will provide the protection from poaching, from hunting, right? And I will say, lion, you be here, I will take care of you. You be in your own home. I'm not taking you anywhere. That is in situ conservation. That is in situ conservation, right? When we are protecting the animals in their natural home, that is called as in situ conservation. The opposite of that is the ex situ. Ex situ is where we are taking the animals, right? Where we are taking the animals out of their natural home and are protecting them in zoos, right? Or probably we are keeping the plants in garden or botanical parks altogether. We call that as the ex situ. Clear? Let's suppose you are in your home, everyone. This is your home. You are well protected here, right? You are well protected here. But as you go to your college, probably you will go to a hostel. There also you will have the protection, right? You will have a protected environment. But that is not your natural home. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, exam study. But flora is plants, fauna is animal. Unknown. Good. Very good. Yes. Clear? Yes, Savitri. Welcome back. Exam study will answer your doubt. Chaliye. Clear? Are we clear with what is in situ and ex situ? Jaldi se screenshot. Jaldi se ek screenshot. In situ means conservation is happening in their natural home. right? Conservation is happening in their natural home is the in situ. Ex situ means मैं इनको लेके जा रही हूँ कहीं और पे. Yes. Are we clear? Clear? चलिए. All of you clear? In situ and ex situ. In situ में conservation is happening in their natural home, in their natural place, and ex situ में I'm taking them out and protecting them. Examples are zoo, botanical gardens, or botanical park. In situ का example we have national park or wildlife sanctuaries. Okay, चलिए. Let's talk about this, everyone. In situ conservation, we are conserving in their natural environment, and we have 3 examples of it. Over here, everyone, we have biosphere reserve, we have national park, and we have wildlife sanctuaries. Right? All of you, are we clear? Yes. Very good. Definitely in situ is better than the ex situ because the animals are there in their natural conditions. Right? Yes, bilkul, bilkul everyone. Okay, so let's discuss about these, everyone. In situ conservation, we have 3. We have biosphere reserves, national parks, and wildlife sanctuaries. Let's talk about biosphere reserve. Now, these areas are specially meant for the conservation of biodiversity altogether. Right? These are very huge area, right? And they are for the conservation. In our country and in your textbook, they have mentioned about the Panchmari Biosphere Reserve, which is there in the Madhya Pradesh. How many of you are from the Madhya Pradesh? Jaldi se batao. Batao. I'm sure many of you would have visited this also. Yes. Vedi ignore nahi kar rahi hu bacche. मुझे पता है 30 minutes हो चुके हैं. But see, we have so many doubts also, right? Close to it. Okay, ठीक है. I also visited this Biosphere Reserve. Chaliye. So everyone, so we are talking about the Biosphere Reserve over here, right? And of course, which one we are discussing in this particular class is the Panchmani Biosphere Reserve. The area of the Biosphere Reserve will be very huge. And the Biosphere Reserves are specially meant for the conservation of plants, animal, and of the different places around, and of course the people who are living inside them. Biosphere Reserves can have wildlife sanctuaries and national park under their boundaries also. Okay, they're a very huge area. In Panchmari Biosphere Reserves, we have different animals like we have wild dog, cheetal, wolf, leopard, ferns, and jamun trees. Right? We have different types of plants and animal species over there. More than that, everyone, in the Panchmani Biosphere Reserves, we have various endemic species like sal tree, like wild mango. Right? We discussed about these earlier. Apart from that, we have the trees like teak trees and the arjun trees. Now, just imagine, everyone, when we're discussing about the Biosphere Reserve, just imagine an area which is vast, huge area, and under that particular area, whatever plant or animal is coming will be protected. If there are tribal people who are living, they will be getting the protection, right? Everyone, are we clear? Yes, Vedi, please write your doubt, bache, please do write your doubt. Right? Now, in these Panchmari Biosphere Reserves, right, we have both the plants and the animals, flora and fauna. What animals we have? We have flying squirrel, tiger, leopard, sambar deer, right? Now, what we need to understand in the biosphere, it's not the protection of the plants and the animal, but of course the protection of the tribal community also. So in these places, right, we have tribal communities which are living there since long time. So they are a part of the forest now. They depend on the forest now. So in the Biosphere Reserve, they will be getting the protection along with the plants and the animal. Right? So everyone, are we clear with Biosphere? Everyone, are we clear with the Biosphere? Biosphere Reserve. Wild mango is a type of tree, bache. Hybridization. Vedi बच्चे, hybridization means mixing. अगर हम 2 species को mix करें, that is the hybridization. संपत को ignore नहीं कर रहे हैं, just saw your message now. Uncultivated land means there's no cultivation happening on that particular land. Biodiversity means life variety we have, different types of life variety. Ma'am, C2 means uncultivated. No, C2 means conservation may we are talking, right? Yes, Puneet, ask your doubt. Yes. Sambar, not sambar. Chaliye, okay? हाँ, it's okay. Ecosystem है बच्चे, there's an interaction. Ecosystem है, there's an interaction. Lata, it's a good question बच्चे. Ecosystem है, there's an interaction of biotic and abiotic things, right? So this room can be my environment, right? Habitat where I'm naturally found. You are naturally found at our home. Clear? So habitat is a place where they are found naturally. Clear? Okay, chaliye. Now everyone will be discussing about the national parks. So now we'll discuss about the national parks. Everyone, let me ask you a question. अच्छा, national park biosphere reserve से छोटे होंगे बड़े होंगे? एक बच्चा भी मुझे क्लास में बोल रहा था, मैम आज हिंदी दिवस है, हिंदी में बातें करें. Everyone, what do you think? What is your opinion about this? Imagination not ignoring you. I'll tell you all the time. I don't come here with the intention of ignoring you. Right? Yes, they are smaller. They are chotu than the biosphere reserve. National parks are chotu than the biosphere reserve. So national park have the intent of protecting the flora and fauna, landscape and the other historical object of that particular area. Right? They are a large area but smaller than the biosphere reserve. And of course, they protect both the plants and the animal altogether. Few activities are restricted here in the national parks, right? Nobody can just go and randomly, अच्छा मैं ये लकड़ी उठा के चल देता हूँ. That is not possible. Clear? Now, there's a very important question which you are asking again and again, which is two terms. What is poaching? What is poaching, everyone? Hunting is something we know, that killing of the animals, right? What is poaching? We are taking these animals, right? And we are using these animals as a product. अगर हम जानवरों को मार रहे हैं and then we are using their products, right? That is the poaching, right? We are poaching these animals, could be for their skin, right? For their skin or probably for any of the things, right? Clear? Yes, if you are killing the animals for their skin, for their tusk, this is poaching. Hunting, just killing the animals. Poaching, killing the animals and using their body parts to make some product out of it. Clear? Menti bhi aayega bachche, menti bhi aayega. Okay. Let's talk more further about the national park that we have in the biosphere reserve, and that is the Satpura National Park, right? Which is mentioned in our textbook. So here, everyone, these are the areas which are very wide and they are there for the protection of both the plants and for the animals. In Satpura National Park, we have few of the lions, elephants, we have wild wolf and we have Barasingha. Right? So this is important chotu sa information that we have. Clear? Now, what are the activities which are restricted? Definitely there is no hunting, there is no poaching over there, and they are talking about the conservation of the tiger. Now, Satpura has a tiger reserve, right? So what is there? They're specially meant to conserve the population of the tiger. We all know that tiger is a national animal, yes or no? Yes, poaching is illegal. Jaldi se batao. Do you think that? Okay, how many of you know that tiger is our national animal? Jaldi se. All of you quickly raise your hand. How many of you know that tiger is a national animal? Are you sure tiger is a national animal? Strange, right? We always say lotus is our national flower. And we say that tiger. Do we say tiger is our national animal? I can see just one of you have picked it up. I cannot say that tiger is our national animal. I will say that Royal Bengal tiger is our national animal. Everyone, we have to understand this. Royal Bengal tiger is our national animal. And national animal was declared in the year 1973. Okay? Remember this. Lotus is a national flower. Royal Bengal tiger is a national animal. Which is a national aquatic animal? Batao. You find this answer and write in the comment section below. Till the time, let's talk about the Project Tiger. So in the Satpura Tiger Reserve, they are conserving or they are protecting the tigers. And years back, right, in the year 1972, what happened? The government started this very important project, which was the Project Tiger, to protect the tiger, to increase the population of the tiger of the country. Clear? So this is very important. Yes, very good. Dolphin, absolutely correct. But that also, Gangetic dolphins, right? Kahin ki bhi dolphin nahi hogi हमारा national animal. The dolphins which are found in the Ganga river. Good. I'm very proud of you all. Chaliye. Now, in the national park, of course, coming back to the topic, we have the conservation of the, properties which are there, the landscape, the caves which are there. Along with that, we just cannot go in the national park and fool patti tod rahe. No, we cannot do that, right? We cannot collect the fruits and the flowers. We cannot let the animals graze over there. We cannot let these activities happen. If we are visiting a national park, we will be going in a vehicle, right? We will not be allowed to take anything from the national parks, right? We'll go, we'll see the animals and we'll come back. Clear? There is very less intervention of the humans there. We cannot go and roam around, ha, kitna badhiya hai haryali. We cannot do that. All of you, are you clear? Vedi bache, I get your point. Hybridization is there in the crop production, jahan pe we are mixing the two seeds, right, to get a desired seed. Okay, don't worry, bas yahi aayega. You can watch the one shot which we did very recently. Chaliye. Very good everyone, very good. अब बच्चे अब डॉल्फिन के बारे में नहीं पूछेंगे. Yes, चलिए. So we are done with Biosphere Reserve and National Park, right? And now we'll be discussing about Wildlife Sanctuary. See, Wildlife Sanctuaries is very easy. They are there for the special protection for the animals only. They are there for the animals protection, right? Now, here few activities are allowed, but they are specially meant for the animal protection. People living in the wildlife sanctuaries are allowed for certain activities. They can just go, they can let the grazing of the cattle done, they can collect some medicines, they can collect some firewood for their food making process. In the Panchmani Biosphere Reserve, we have very important wildlife sanctuary, which is Bori Wildlife Sanctuary, right? Over here we have the protection of the wildlife animals, right? They are specially meant for that. There is the protection of the wildlife animals. There will be no poaching, no legal hunting, right? No hunting at all. See, poaching and hunting are illegal. बच्चे मेरा birthday नहीं है. But thank you for wishing me. Yes, today is not my birthday, but thank you for wishing me. Okay. What we can do in the wildlife sanctuaries? We can go and collect the spices. We can go and collect some medicinal plants also, right? Or हम जाके we can protect, we can go and take some wood also. अच्छा, how many of you have been to a wildlife sanctuary? How many of you have been to a wildlife sanctuaries? जल्दी से. Wild rock shelters, बच्चे, that in ancient time, right? There were people who used to live in the forest. So they have made the rock shelters. So if at all the rock shelters are there in a national park, they will be protected, right? I can see lots of hands raising, right? So I'm sure you can relate to the experience. See, बच्चों, देखो, wildlife sanctuary, national parks, biosphere reserves. I don't have to tell you about all of this. You are already aware about this, right? Yes, what do you think? We all are aware about this. We have to buy a ticket. We'll sit in a vehicle, right? We have so much dust on our face. We will be waiting to see the animal. The driver uncle will say कि नहीं यहाँ पे आवाज मत करना. You will be able to see a lion, but we'll wait patiently and we'll have nothing. I'm sure all of you would have experienced this. It's nothing new, right? Sometime we'll get lucky. Sometime we'll get super lucky by seeing a deer. Wow, we saw a deer. I'm sure it would have happened to you, right? हुआ है ना? Right? I'm sure. They will say कि we'll take you and we will see a tiger, but they will show you deers or a crocodile or probably a wild cow or probably a cow only. Yes? So see, मेरी बात समझो. जब मैं ये समझा रही हूँ, you already know all of this content. Clear? Clear everyone? So this information is there in our NCERT. Definitely we'll be sharing the notes with you, right? And you can take the notes, okay? We can collect various activities, right? We can collect flowers, we can collect honeybees from these wildlife sanctuaries, okay? And of course, we can go and visit them also. People are putting allegation on me. Ma'am, आपने झूठ कहा था कि आप 30 minutes में खत्म कर दोगे. I'm really very sorry. But see, all of us have doubts, right? That is the reason we are here, right? Yes. I could have finished it. Thank you so much for supporting me. See, I really love you. बच्चे बोल रहे कि ma'am, thank you so much. बच्चे, you will get the notes. Really sorry if you haven't got the notes. Yes. Species and family, बच्चे, I'll explain you. अभी बताती हूँ. See, what happens, right, when we talk in terms of the species and family, we have the hierarchy, right? So, species are the same species, like tiger, right? But in tiger wala family, we have the cat also, we have leopard also. They belongs to a same family, but they're different species, right? So, I hope this will be able to help you a little bit more better. Okay, chaliye everyone. So, are we clear with this? So, everyone take a screenshot of this. Jaldi se. 3 more slides and we are done, everyone. ये तो मैं इसमें झूठी बात नहीं बोल रही हूँ. ये सच्ची बात है. Yes, everyone, I hope that all of you have hit the like button. 200 likes चाहिए. All of us, we should have 200 likes. तभी हम will be able to move ahead, right? चलो. Done. I know. See. Okay. So everyone, I hope that your energy is really very high. What is the difference between poaching and the hunting? See, what is the meaning of hunting? If I go on hunting, I'll kill an animal. That's hunting, right? That's hunting. But just in case if there is an individual who is killing the animal for a purpose, for example, if this is the animal, right, I am killing this particular animal or anybody is killing this animal to take the cover first, right, to take the internal organs, clear, and then selling it in the market, that is poaching. So poaching and hunting are very different from each other. Both are illegal. Clear? I'm sure you would have heard about that elephants are killed for their tusk. Big tusk, right? And different types of animals are there. Some of these snakes are killed for their venom so that the medicines can be made. Sometimes the tigers are killed for a special powder which are used in the medicines. Okay? But in hunting we also take something. No, bache, in hunting we don't do anything. We're just killing the animal at that particular point. Of course, after hunting we might take it, but we call it as hunting. I'm sure you would have seen in movies, people are going for hunting. Where are you going? We're going for hunting. Mass hunting. Hunting is more of the pleasure activity, right? It's kind of more of recreational. Okay, I want to show how good shooter I am. I'll hunt down the animals. That's a very bad thing to do. Okay? All of you, are we clear up to here? Thumbs up. Menti abhi aa raha hai. Menti is here. You need energy. Chaliye, we'll provide you with energy. Everyone, let's talk about the XC2 conservation. XC2 mein we have zoos, we have breedings, captive breedings, we have aquarium, botanical gardens. All of these are XC2 conservation, where we are taking the animals from their natural habitat and protecting or conserving them. Okay? Here we have zoological parks, botanical gardens, seed banks, and of course the tissue culture. We don't have much on this, we'll be learning more. Very important thing, everyone, which we have in our textbook is the Wildlife Act. So the government of India have came up with the various act for the protection of the animals, right? So we have Project Tiger, which was launched in the year 1973. We have Bengal Rhinoceros Act, which was started in the 1932. And we have Environmental Protection Act in the year 1986. Clear? Okay. I am taking this question asked by two students. What are species? So, see, for example, you and I. Easiest thing, bache. Do you think you and I are species? Tell me. We have tiger. It's a species. Aman, bache, have you missed your doubt? Please do write it again. Animal is a, for example, tiger is a species. Right? So, a specific type, we call it as a species. For example, let's suppose I was giving an example of family में, right? We have cat, we have tiger, we have lion. So we can say that all of them belongs to a same family. But tell me everyone, are they all are same? Yes, tell me, all are. Do you think that cat, tiger, lion all are same? Yes or no? Yes or no? They are not same, right? They are different. They are different species. They are different species. They are different from each other. So are we clear what is the difference between a family and a species? I am a species of human, Homo sapiens, right? You and I have similarities, but you and I are different from apes. You and I are different from gorillas, even though our family is kind of same. On a broader perspective, we say. Okay, chali. Varnit is asking what is endemic species. Endemic species are those species which are found in the one particular area. Asiatic lion. Biodiversity, official. Different types of life form. Chaliye. So with this everyone, we are done and ending the last topic of the migration. Acha, for example, if I am moving from this place to this place. Okay, if I am coming from a village to a city. Right, what we call it as? We call it as a migration, right? We call it as the migration. We are moving from the village to the city to earn money for better education, etc., for the jobs. That is migration. In the living organisms, the birds, animals sometimes, mostly the birds, right? They migrate. They migrate from one place to another in search of food. If the climate is very harsh, they want to avoid that climate and for the breeding. So, there are migration happening in the environment, right? Where if you talk about, we're talking about the birds over here, where the birds move from a very long distance, right? So that they have better food, right? They can give the birth to the young ones and they are trying a harsh climatic conditions. Everyone, if you are in Rajasthan, please do tell me, have you heard about the Bharatpur national bird? Yes, we have a bird sanctuary there, where we have the migration of the Siberian crane. Yes, Siberian crane travels from Siberia. They crosses the huge Himalayan ranges and then they come to the Rajasthan. It's a small, of course it's not a small distance, right? They come to Bharatpur, which is a city in Rajasthan. Okay? And then they come over there. Lots of tourism will be attracted at that particular time. They come there because in Siberia, at that particular time, they have harsh winters. So they cannot survive there. They'll not be able to get the food. So they travel from Siberia to our country so that they have good food. They can survive and they can give birth to the young ones. Clear? Clear everyone? All of you, are we clear? सब मेंटी चाहते हैं. All of you want the menti. Menti is so much into the senti. Menti करता है आप लोगों को senti. Right? We will make a tagline. Menti करता है बच्चों को senti. Red Data book is a book, बच्चे. It has a list of all the plants and the animals, right? It is made or given by the IUCN for the conservation purposes. मेंटी करता है सेंटी, बिल्कुल. हेलो रियो, रियो रियो रियो, बस मेंटी हो रहा है. रियो, चलिए. आई एम रियली सॉरी. ऐसे बच्चे मुझे क्लास में, मैम झूठे हो आप. Endemic species, everyone. Endemic species are those species that are only present in that one specific region. बढ़िया. चलिए. I know थोड़ा सा धोखा हो गया था अनुभव. अभी अनुभव, right? बहुत interesting name, very good name. But unfortunately, yeah, with in my अनुभव मुझे बच्चों को पढ़ाना पड़ा. मैं किसी को इग्नोर नहीं कर रही हूँ, ऐसे सुन के तो दिल टूट जाता है. ऋषभ 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 ऋषभ, मैं इग्नोर नहीं कर रही हूँ. Yes, emotional damage. Yes, Aryan. मेरा भी तो इमोशनल डैमेज होता है ना, मैं बोलती रहती हूँ और आप पूछते रहते हो मैम मेंटी कब होगा, मैम खत्म कब होगी क्लास. I see everyone now, I think we should come with a batch. Please don't ignore me. Okay, everyone. नहीं अभी तक देखी नहीं है, मुझे देखनी है. All of you know that, right? Shahrukh is my favorite actor. Publicly announcing. Yes, we will definitely will discuss more about it. चलिए. So everyone, we are done with the migration, right? And जब migration खत्म होता है तो हम जाएंगे मेंटी पे. हमारा भी migration होगा from the PPT to the mentee. So everyone, those of you who are here just for the mentee, your time to shine now, everyone. Right? Those of you, right, who are here and who are asking about the mentee, let me explain you, everyone. It's a quiz platform where we'll be conducting quiz. So what you need to do? You need to go on www.mentee.com and then use the code 649777285. और अब एक शर्त मैं भी रखूंगी. हर question का answer I want the majority of you to give. See, even I can also give you a deal. I'm really sorry I didn't finish the class in 30 minutes. But I hope that all of you have paid attention to the class. And I want majority of you to vote for it. Fatima, biodiversity means life ki variety. Bio means life. Diversity means variety. If we have different type of living organism around us, we call it as biodiversity. Clear? Okay, chaliye. So here everyone, I am there at the mentee. You have to go on www.mentee.com. Use the code 649777285. We have 10 questions, everyone. I'll move fast. I will be moving really very fast now. We have 10 questions in total, and I can see so many of you have joined already. Really very proud of you, everyone. Thank you for staying with us till the end, right? Super, super, super proud of all of you. Chaliye. So we have 10 questions, I can see. So many of you have joined, and we'll start the question now, everyone. Question number 1 on your screen. The species which are at the verge of extinction are called as what? We discussed about this. I didn't, Sanskriti bacha, I'm sorry I missed the crocodile over here. Is it endemic, extinct, endangered, or none of these? I'm sure there's a big hint in the word itself. I'm sure you will be able to pick the answer. The species that are verged on the extinction, ऐसी species जो अभी भी कभी भी खत्म हो सकती है अगर हमने उनको conserve नहीं किया तो. What these species are called as? They're giving me ज्ञान. That I have to speak in Hindi. Today is Hindi Divas.
Oh, is it?
Yep. We have Ashwara ma'am here. बच्चे पूछ रहे हैं Ashwara ma'am का. We'll call ma'am. Right? But of course, you need to understand, everyone. Ma'am is here to support us, right? But ma'am has very bad throat. Okay. 82 of you have voted for the correct answer. Da, 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 da. Lots of love, Aisha. Lots of love. Okay. Endangered. I'm proud of you, but I'm confused with the 30 student. बच्चे, extinction word तो question में ही दिया है. Right? So it cannot be the extinct species. The species which are on the verge of extinction. That means that if we are not protecting these species, right, we will be losing them. And these species which are the verge of extinction are called as endangered species. Very good. Notes bachche you'll be getting tomorrow. Okay? Chaliye. Welcome to all the new students. कुछ पल सोनी के साथ क्या नाम है? अजय परमार. My name is Ankita. Okay. Puneet बच्चे next question पे रुकती हूँ. Question number 2, everyone. The area where the animals are protected from any disturbance to them in their natural habitat. In their habitat is called as what? Biosphere or wildlife sanctuaries? Animals. The key word over here is animal. Yes. The key word over here in the question is animal, everyone. The area where the animals. किसी ने फिर मुझे बोला पूर्वी बच्चे मैंने अभी आपको देखा. I'm really sorry if you felt that. Yes, पूर्वी, it could be that miss हो गया. चलिए, we have legends, right? And then we have ultra legends, everyone. We have ultra legend. Yes, Shubhangi. We have ultra legends, everyone. See, again, बच्चों, in the question they have specifically mentioned about the animals. right? So the animals, right, are protected from any disturbance in their natural habitat. Of course, the wildlife sanctuary. Why the biosphere reserve is not the correct answer? Because when we talk about the biosphere, we talk about the conservation of not just the animals, but also of the plants and the tribal community. Okay? Chaliye. Question number 3, everyone, on your screen. Puneet have requested me to wait, so I'm just waiting for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mohini, all the best for your exam. Here we go. Aryan, all the best, बच्चे सही हो जाएगा. फोन पे देख लेना class. Get it prepared. Yes, Purvi. The plants found in a particular area are termed dash of that area. Flora or fauna. इसमें मुझे सारे बच्चों का सही आंसर चाहिए. I want all of you to vote for this. We have 150 students in the class. See, 150 नहीं आया ना तो देखो. हाँ, आप बोलोगे मैम what you will do? क्या करोगे? Yes, all of you should vote for the correct answer वरना मेंटी आगे नहीं होगा. Yes, all of you. Please do read the question and pick the correct answer. All of you, very good. See, 12 को मैं बोल रही हूँ misclick हुआ है. Very good, everyone. Very good. The plant which are found in a one particular area is termed as the flora. Plants have flora, right? Fauna is the animals. So we have few students. It could be a misclick. या फिर they got confused with the term, but flora is the correct answer. Now question number 4, everyone, on our screen. Question 4 on our screen. I'm really sorry, Savitri, पढ़ लिया मैंने मैसेज तो अब वापस कर लोगे तो क्या हुआ? Okay, creation of the wildlife reserves and endorsement of laws are conservation measures that promotes increase what? But so this is the direct line from your NCERT, right? अगर हम if we create the wildlife reserves and endorsement of the laws and conservation measure that promotes what? Exploitation of the species, use of biological control, preservation of the species, or use of the biological fertilizers. There's only one option which is making sense. In terms of the preservation and the conservation. Very good, everyone. Very good. 121 of you have voted for the correct answer. The correct answer over here is preservation of the species. हिंदी में बताती हूँ, अगर हम वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज बना रहे हैं और वहां पे लॉज लगा देंगे, इससे क्या किसको बेनिफिट होगा? हम एक्चुअली क्या कर रहे हैं? हम स्पीशीज को प्रिजर्व कर रहे हैं. टाइगर की स्पीशीज हो गई, लायन की स्पीशीज हो गई, हम उसे प्रिजर्व कर रहे हैं. क्लियर? क्लियर एवरीवन? Okay. Question 5, everyone, on your screen. Question 5 on your screen. And here we go. Here we go, everyone. I've explained in English also. Sharvari, I've explained in English also, don't worry. Re-establishment of forest on a land that was cleared for commercial or personal purpose is called as what? The answer is there in the question itself. Re-establishment. Yes. Asta, please do mind your language. Yes. Re-establishment of the forest on a land that was cleared for the commercial purposes is called as what? We have discussed about these important terms. Only 2 words are there that might confuse you. Very good, everyone. 121 of you have voted for the correct answer, and that is the reforestation. Yes. It's okay. Are nahi bacche Purvi? Right? The correct answer is the reforestation. Reforestation means we have the forest earlier. We have cleared the forest for some of the commercial purposes, but now again we are regrowing the forest in that particular area. Afforestation, right? What is that? We are growing the trees. We are growing a forest on a new land. Okay? Now everyone, let's take a look at the leaderboard. 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5. Very good. Let's take a look at this, everyone. Oh, we have MLB Dreamer. So good to see you here, bache. Okay, we have Ashita, we have Shreya, Tanya, Yash Chaudhary, the beast, is it? Okay. MLB Dreamer, Tohiba, Football for Life, Adev, we have Akansha, we have Shiny Zainab, and we have Ansh. Interesting, everyone. Bhadiya. So tell me, everyone, how are you feeling about this? See, you have studied for almost an hour. More than an hour now. Right? I hope that all of you are confident about this chapter. Right? And if you read the NCERT once, you'll be super confident. तो दिक्कत की बात नहीं है. Okay. Let's move ahead, everyone. People have exam tomorrow and people have to sleep. People have to eat dinner also. Question number 6, everyone. Here we go. Question 6 on your screen. It's a rapid fire. I'll be moving really very quick. All the best, everyone. Animals are protected in their natural habitat in a garden, zoological park, wildlife sanctuary, or an aquarium. We have discussed about this question where we discussed about the conservation. There are two types of it, right? Animals, when they are protected or when they are conserved in their natural habitat, in their natural home, what we call that as, and among these we have the examples, we have to pick the one correct answer. Very good. I can see the long chain of the correct answer, everyone. And the correct answer is wildlife sanctuary. It's a in situ conservation. While in situ conservation mein what we have? Wildlife sanctuary, right? Garden, zoological park and aquarium are the ex situ conservation. Okay, chaliye. Question number 7, everyone, on your screen over here. Misclick, it's okay, but you know the answer now. That's it. That's important. Question number 7, everyone, on your screen. Sanskriti बच्चे रुक जाओ. Sanskrit. थोड़ा सा रुको. Birds that travel long distance to overcome harsh conditions are known as what? I know, Smriti, I was about to say, but then I stopped myself. But thank you for completing. See, we have a frequency match over here. Ultra Pro Legend ने aquarium में vote किया. Okay. Birds that travel a long distance, everyone. Easy peasy. संपत आप I think पूछ रहे हो बच्चे drought क्या है? Drought बच्चे सूखा पड़ना. Drought is a condition where the water level, right, in the groundwater level will be very less. And the sand, right, the surface of the land will have a lot of cracks. It is a clear indication that there is very less amount of water in the land. Okay? Yes, Sampath, I have answered your question. Okay. 138 of you have voted for the correct answer, and the correct answer is migratory bird, right? These are the birds which travel long distance. Question number 8, everyone, on your screen. It's okay, Joseph, but you know the correct answer. Question number 8 on your screen. Animals that are found in a specific areas are in a specific area only are called as what? I know, Purvi. Animals that are found in a specific area only are called as what? There was a doubt, ma'am, what is ex situ conservation, Samarth? Ex situ conservation, bache, when we are taking the animals out of their natural place and we are protecting them. Example is zoo. Where? What we call them, everyone? Where we have these animals in one specific region? Very good, very good. We call them as the endemic species, right? 133 of you have voted for the correct answer. We call them as the endemic species. Question number 9 on your screen, everyone. Here we go. I know, Vardh. Yes, it happens, bache. Yes, Sampath. Absolutely correct. Chaliye. Okay. Why do people visit national park in well-protected vehicles? Because animals move freely inside the national park. There are well-built roads inside the national park. To enjoy the ride in a different vehicle, the tourists are lazy to walk. Please do not vote for the D option. हाँ, किसने बोला अभी लास्ट ऑप्शन? रुको मैं पकड़ती हूँ बच्चे को. MLB, मुझे पता ही था. MLB ड्रीमर. लास्ट ऑप्शन. Because the tourists are lazy to walk. एक बच्चे ने वोट किया है वो. Very good, everyone. 130 of you have voted for the correct answer. कि when we visit a national park or a wildlife sanctuary, we usually sit in a well-protected vehicle. Okay? It's not that the tourists are lazy to walk. या फिर रोड बनी है इसलिए चल के जा रहे हैं, या फिर ऐसा मन कर रहा है कि चलो अब हम छोटी गाड़ी में बैठे थे, आज हम बड़ी गाड़ी में बैठेंगे. ऐसा कुछ रीजन नहीं है. लास्ट क्वेश्चन, एवरीवन. लास्ट क्वेश्चन. Last question on your screen, and with this we'll be done. Question 10 on your screen. Excessive combustion of fossil fuel leads to what? If we are using excessive, if you're using the combustion, if you're using the fuel at a very higher scale, right? There will be the burning of the fuel, and that will lead to what? Deforestation, volcanic eruption, global warming, or earthquake. Please do not vote for earthquake. कैसे गाड़ियों के चलने से earthquake आ रहा है. Yes, everyone. Awesome. 130 of you have voted for the correct answer, but I would like to call out the ultra legends, the pro legends, and pro legends who have voted for earthquake and for volcanic eruption and deforestation also. कैसे होगा? बताना मुझे. Write in the comment section and tell me कि कैसे ज़्यादा fuel use करने से earthquake आता है. That will be a new science altogether. If it's a misclick, you know the answer. But if it wasn't, you know the correct answer. With this, everyone, we are done with our today's mentee and with today's class. And here, let's see the winner, everyone. Oops. MLB Dreamer, are you the winner? Yes, you are. Congratulations to each one of you, everyone. Congratulations to MLB Dreamer with 9,658 points. My voice is shaking now. Ho jayega. Okay, Yash is there, the fastest one. Then we have Tanya. We have Tohib. I think, yeah, Tahib. Tohib. We have MD, Proud Learner, Shiny Zainab, Sara, Ojal, Tripti, Anushka. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations to all of you. Yes, Rani, because, yeah. Yes, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. I had so much fun in today's class. See, I was telling in the beginning, right, it's my favorite chapter, and me and Ashwarna was discussing, ma'am, you only take, maybe you only take, but it came to me, kind of destiny, I would say. Yes, Toib. Okay. So with this, everyone, we are done with a very interesting chapter that we have conservation of plants and animal. Jokes apart, everyone, we have to understand that we have to conserve, right? See, you and I are living here. We need fresh air. We need plants. We need animals. So it is our responsibility as a citizen to protect our environment that we are living in. Yes? Homework question I gave you, right? I gave you so many homework questions throughout the class. Okay, find out what the Forest Protection Act, right, which came in the year 1952 or 56. I am forgetting that, but find out more about it. You will get the notes tomorrow, बच्चे. You will get the notes tomorrow. विवेक, बच्चे, यहाँ पे दोस्त नहीं, पढ़ाई होती है. Yes. Okay, when we celebrate Biodiversity Day, that could be a homework question. Internet पे मिल जाएगा फटाफट से. Easy. Shreya, easy answer. Yes, everyone. So no homework question. आपने काफी मेहनत कर ली है. But do write in the comment section, everyone, and tell us that how you enjoyed the session. Right? Write that which is the interesting part that you have found. You saw about this session. What is the new information that you just for the very first time you have become aware about it? Okay. You can actually read more about the Red Data book, and you can go on the website of IUCN, read more about them. Every year they have new themes around it. We have World Environment Day, we have World Conservation Day, we have so many days. And read more about them, what is the theme this year, how they are conserving. You can also be, active volunteer in promoting things online, and later when you are at a right age, you can volunteer there. Chaliye. So with this, everyone, with lots of gyan, and with lots of khichawing finds the session, I would end the class, right? Lots of love to each one of you, everyone. Thank you so much for being there, being here with us. Till the end, we'll meet really very soon. And with that, I'll say bye-bye. Good night, everyone. And keep on learning with BYJU'S. Bye-bye.